Now you might have seen stuff, but you haven't seen stuff like this, man. I know tier 7 I'm marking Carro, and right now I'm around 92.2%, so I will probably be editing, probably be doing the rest of it recorded, so we get to market on point. If it all goes well, it should be around 3 to 4 battles, so that shouldn't take that long, and we can kiss this vehicle goodbye. Look at the situation. Look at this situation. We have 40, 50, 47 shots in total, and this is a battle that we could call ourselves the top dogs. Now, I want to point out things as we go in this situation. You're gonna say, man, is this a good vehicle? What type of vehicle is this? You can see the streams. There are plenty of this. That just they have Caro in the title, Caro P88 and T20 mostly, but you can get lots of information about Caro. The gun, even if you fully aim sometimes, hence the tier 7, it's not accurate as much. Armor, I wouldn't say you have as much of an armor, but that is not the case. You know what? You need a good crew. Look at this guy now. Now, whose fault is that? Is it my fault that I just find people like this, like, oh, how is life and stuff, and I'm saying life for me is very good. Why am I using APCRs? Well, OI, you better believe that, and the gunner is like behaving excellent. It's not the best one out there. It's not the best one out there for my pen. The pen in those is 220. Yeah, 220, and dang, that would have been he would have been out, but that was not the case. Now, Mr. 5916, we were back to normal rounds, and cheers. The gun is so on point, but do you remember that this game was look at this. Look at this. ARL. ARL. Oh, look at this shot. Look at this shot. Wait. 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 Boop. There you go. 224. By the way, the alpha is also very low. So when you play with the vehicle, you owe it to yourself. And that's only if you want to look at this now. APCR. Yes. Nope. In all fairness, this is 400 meters. We could have messed with any other gun. It would have been okay. But we need to deal with the left side. Oh, but before that, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Flop. Now, ideally, that should have been a hit. I think you would agree with me. By the way, the values for this vehicle that we're playing right now, they're like 1.7, 1.6, 1.7 for the 95% mark. So not too bad, not too shabby. If you don't love the vehicle, well, you're gonna struggle a bit, aren't you? T34 85 is out, but who's here? The clutches sometimes they benefit you, and I understand this firsthand, right? Sorry for that. So continuing, AT15A. What do we want to see here? Very few things. We want to see if he is gonna be doing some sort of pressure, and I need to fix something about the hotkeys. Mute, where's the mute, man? Desktop, mic. There you go. Okay. So continuing. By the way, as you can see, that was not a pen, but that is a pen. And not to mention, pen and out. What's happening? Look at this. That shot you cannot do it again. Okay, this shot it just never happens again. Never. You can do it. I would say maybe one in 100 times you're gonna get this, but no more. Anthony Bertang in my back. I don't know how he missed, but he missed, even though he had my side. He probably shot something like this and it bounced. He doesn't have the greatest pen. He was using normal round. So, what is the situation here? Look at this. Can we get him? By the way, look at the same time. Look at the same time. Nevertheless, we succeeded in shooting this guy. And that was a bad shot on my part because he was perfectly angling. That was not too smart. Look at this. One, two, three. Those shots, they rarely, if ever, land as effortlessly like I do right now. But I want to push because our team is definitely winning, and we need to be keeping up with our damage output. Now, look at this. But here, this guy pops up again. Oh, you want to pop up, huh? I mean, sometimes you gotta take a L. Sometimes you gotta take a L. Let me see something. Oh, okay, that's good enough. And exactly on point, 3.2k damage done, 560 assisted. In tier 7 alone, this is an ace. You can clearly say that. What I want to do is this though. I want to find out how we're gonna get to the super Hellcat. This guy wasted his shot. I'm like, okay, you wasted your shot. You know what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna waste mine. 255 in the Hellcat. Look at this. I don't know how he shot what he shot, but he shot the bloody side of this. Didn't hit. Tiger has an amazing penetration in his gun, hence it's a Tiger. But you know what? We can cry about it in a few minutes. Now, this guy was kept hitting the upper end of my lower plate. 45 TP, probably not the best gun he was using, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We do good stuff, and I know about it. I'm thankful. DPM is running hot, and he is 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it was a bit late shot, but it's okay. He was waiting for me, but you know what? I know what's up with you, sir. I know what's up with you. Now, 4.3k 7, 4.3k damage, 4,300 in what you call a vehicle to be crying about, a painful one. Now it is. Today I had like that's the third day tanker that we're playing, but they were not as good as the other one. Like it was 1.2, 1.3k average XP, but I'm saying like this is 1.7 in the bloody tier 7 heavy. So I owe it to the tank. I owe it to the vehicle to just do something extra now. If you haven't subscribed, you know what to do. We also have YouTube memberships for a special badge next to your um, a loyalty badge, if you will. So whenever you see that, bear that in mind. It helps the channel a lot. Obviously, it's a bit of an extra. It's not mandatory. Regardless, I digress. Continuing, we need to find the 8015 and the Panther Breda. Now, if I had a dime, every time that I said that, I would probably be, could afford a vegan meal with cookies, So look at this guy now. Now he is gonna go left. Look at this. Gun says what 420 meters or 410. Understandable, not the easiest thing to shoot at. The next shot is what I want to cry about a bit. Look at this. We get an opening, we see him, and this happens. This guy stops. Like, let us get a Top Gun, sir. Let us get a Top Gun. But regardless, that was a very nice game. I want to highlight that the gun is not behaving such as, and I also have to point out that this is an almost 5-skill crew that I was preparing to add either to a Progetto. I don't know if and when that's gonna happen, but that was the case that I had in my mind. So be advised, it's not good regular crew. If you have a 2-skill crew, you're gonna struggle a lot more. And you know what? I have in mind that I want to mark this. So yeah, hence the bit extra effort. And boom, 5 slugs per platoon member, and that's that. That's that, man. That's that. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let's see what we actually did. And this is the time you should be liking the video. Oh boy, if that's not a game to remember, I do not know what is. Tier 7, man. Tier 7 heavy, 4.7k damage, 500 assisted, and that was. Oh, sorry, the assistance is a lot more. It is actually, almost, yeah, almost plus 1k, something like that. 1.7k base XP, 5 frogs, 4.7k. We pretty much carried this game entirely. And so far, these are the games that I had with Mr. Carro P88 around 6k, which is it's a relatively good score, right? Very very good score. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. That was what a game! What a game that was. Yes. Cheers. See you in the next one, man.